Good morning, good morning, good morning, BeauQCreations. If you are present, please drop a comment in there. Hold on. Let me go find it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, here we go. Yep, we're live. There we go. TJ, Annabelle, Hitomi. Okay, good. You guys are probably wondering who the person is behind the screen. It's me. Oh. And Joyce, but she's in the background. I have a special guest. She's actually the owner of the page. Okay, let me see if I can catch the live. There we go. Good afternoon, good morning, good salutations to you. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Connie and Karen are present and accounted for. It's 9 o'clock directly. So look at me for starting on time. I'm Tracy Weinzapfel, and I am so happy to be back. This time I was able to bring in and see, I get to finally see the mind, body, and spirit behind BeauQCreations. And I'm going to, wait a minute, I'm going to bring her on. I'm going to first unmute her. There she is. And there you are, Joyce. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much for being on our channel today. I'm so excited. Thank you.
I am.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joyce.
This is Joyce. So first off, I want to thank Joyce. She has gifted me. She's gifted me two things. First off, I took pictures of how it was packaged, and Joyce made me a beautiful card. If you guys don't know me, I am Tracy Weinzapfel, and I do work with a company called Dare to Be Artsy, and they've licensed my stamps. So we're going to talk about these. Joyce, thank you for this gift.
You're welcome.
I absolutely loved it.
I thought about you when I saw that. I was like, gotta get that for Tracy.
So just so you all know, my last name is Weinzapfel. It sounds super complicated. However, it means apple wine. So that's kind of a running joke that genetically I was inclined to like wine. So Joyce, is there anything you would like to share before we get started?
Just thank you so much for doing this. We really enjoy you on our channel. Since you've been here, when is she coming back is all I ever hear. So thank you so much for doing this. And thank you all so much that have found us from Tracy's Tribe. We so appreciate it. Come on over anytime. BeauQCreations.com. We are a concierge craft boutique.
And you are located online and where physically?
Physically in Orlando, Florida, over near the UCF, University of Central Florida. We do offer classes and all kinds of stuff. So if you're in our area, please stop by and check us out. We'd love it. Two of your ladies, Miss Connie and Karen, came all the way up here to see us. I was so excited to meet them.
They're watching right now. They're watching, and they're at Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, my new friend, I will talk to you soon. Wish us luck. By the way, Joyce is going to be in the background moderating, answering questions, letting you know where you can get the supplies that I start talking about.
Yes. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you. Okay. Great. Connie just said great shop, which is so cool that during these tough times that we still have those craft stores to go to. And I'm going to say, sorry if you hear a dog. The pool guy just showed up, and I have the door shut, but she absolutely cannot stand the pool guy. Okay, so I am Tracy Weinzapfel. Yes, this is my studio. Yes, that is a real wall of paint. And I do a lot of art. I don't just do one type of art. but I do specialize in art journaling. It's something that I use as a release, an escape, time to be present. My Facebook page is called Art Journaling with Tracy Weinzapfel, which doesn't mean I get trapped in the art journal. I'm gonna split screen this so you can see. It means, oh, by the way, I'll talk about this. This just means it's a safe space for me to create. I love trying new things. I'm definitely inspired by nature. Obviously, roses are one of my favorite flowers. This, by the way, and this, and hopefully Joyce doesn't mind, but she's participating. Next week, I'm doing something called the Heart Art Challenge. It's $10. We're going to be doing these 2 art journaling pages with a ton of techniques. So hopefully she doesn't mind that share. She's participating along with Wendy, who are now like 2 of my besties. They just don't know it yet. Okay, so I love that. If you'd like to sign up, oh, what did I just do? That's not what I wanted to share, is it? No, there it is. Good. I'm back. Okay, so this is, yes, this is legit my art journal. Yes, this is the space I create in. A lot of these I do live and take minimal supplies. Now, some of them you'll see will be different, like this is mixed media, you know. So, okay, good. She doesn't mind. Oh, thank you. She's sharing it. Okay. Yeah, so this is an example of artwork that I share and that the space, now I don't like this page. I don't know what happened there. This was live last week. This was just doodling in bed. But this is the space I created. I love to watch you paint. Thank you so much. This was last night, by the way, live. This was just a live demo on my Facebook page. So I'm going to legit get busy with it. This doesn't sound right. I'm going to get jiggy with it. And you guys can watch me paint or create with me. Now, I'm going to talk about these stamps because I know Joyce has these in stock. All right. I know that for a fact because she shared that she did. I told her. She also sent me some awesome watercolors, which I don't promote or use products I don't know, use, and love. She sent them to me. I gave them a chance. I love them. Okay. Oh, Brenda said every page is so different. Well, I have to do that. I got to keep it fresh. So I'm going to be using those watercolors, which are by Elizabeth Craft Designs. I know she stocks them. I know she had to reorder them. Oh, sorry, my nose is running. Okay, we're going to talk about the various uses of these, and I'm going to try and use as much as I possibly can. Yes, I like to stamp in my art, and I might pull out a different set, and so that way Joyce has to really struggle to keep up with me. So this is what I call my texture set. It's probably one of our best selling. And yes, I work with Dare to Be Artsy on this, so the stamps are through that company. This is just painter's tape, by the way. Oh, good. People are saying they love. So I've pulled out the sets that she has. Now, this, I'm going to tell you, this set has a purpose. Here is the purpose behind this set. I made this set to practice drawing. I created this on perfect. I'm perfect. I created it imperfectly. So what I like to say about this set is I encourage you. This was based on a practice that I did to practice drawing. So this is set up like, oh, look at this. I mean, I don't want to do this today because I feel like it might get a hair tedious for you just to see me like coloring in stuff. But if you notice here, well, this actually fits perfectly. This is a 7x10 album. This, what I encourage you to do is stamp this out. Hold on, I'm going to measure this. I wouldn't even take this off the, oh my goodness. So I wouldn't even take this off. I would take this off, turn the stamps around, position them, and wet this all up and just stamp all this. But this right here is meant for you to do it over and over and over and over again to practice your own little mini drawings, okay? So if you're wondering why that set is just a bunch of boxes, that's why I did it. It was for you to practice, practice, practice. Now, this set I use the most typically when I'm using a mixed media. I never even put this one on a block. I just use this. And we'll use this in the background today for sure. So did that answer some of your questions to begin with? And then I'm going to pull out something. I'm gonna wait, did I use this the last time? I feel like I did. Do you still stack this one, Joyce? I don't even know. Some of my stamps, they're retiring. I have 21 sets out. Here's another one I love. All right. If not, I think I'm gonna use this one. I think I'm gonna use this one. I might. I'm just going to do something. Okay, you do. You do have this set. I think I used that the last time though. So I'm going to just really mess everything up. I know I'm messing things up. So you might be wondering, do you stamp first? Do you color first? And I'll make this demo as quick and painless as possible. How about that? Now, I don't pre-practice what I create. Legit. Maybe I should. Oh, I love this set. I hope I'm not showing something that's retiring because you're all going to be mad. But all right, I do like the Ranger Archival ink. My guess is that Joyce totally stocks this. I'm going to grab a piece of paper. Here's the thing about stamping. Ink sticks to ink. Oh, I got to move my T somewhere so I don't use it as a paint. All right. I'm going to come over here. I'm just right next to my workspace. Now I'm going to try something a little different. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. This is going to be busy, busy, busy. Busy, busy, busy. Okay, go away. Oh, I want to go off this book. So don't worry if your designs, this is going to be so dang busy, but that's okay. Maybe I won't use all of those. I'll just I switched it. I really wanted one big folder, but you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay. There we go. Get rid of that. Put the lid on this. Ooh, people are excited to see me demo. That is pressure. Under pressure. Now I'm totally in love with this leaf set. And I was going to do like background hearts because it is February. But, oh my God, that would be just throwing up hearts all over this page. But that's okay. You know, just go with it. We're going to take this out. Okay. Now, now I got the song Under Pressure in my head. We'll add grass somewhere. We'll put grass in here. Okay. Floating leaves. You know what? You're going to go here. We'll put grass in there. And we'll change this up. I also like the sayings in this. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Oh my goodness. Art Journal Challenge is what we're doing next week. I always say this too. I use the word challenge in the stuff I do because it's not like the Heart Art Journal Vacation. It's the... Yeah, this will need some grass to it. Okay. You may wonder why I have leaves just randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I stored a stamp there, so it's going there. Going there. stamp. So, oh, what set is this, Tracy? Am I using, what did I use? Sorry. I believe that Joyce can add. Be the change. Is that it? I don't know. What did I do with the, hold on, I'm looking. Yeah. What did I do? Oh, here it is. Sorry. It's spring into life. Sorry. Now, this looks like a mess. This looks like a mess. I will concur with that. And we're going to definitely use one of the sayings. So don't let me run away with that. All right. I'm going to grab some watercolors. Yes, I have not practiced this before. I'm going to just start with the sky for just like, we're just going to throw some color in the background so I don't have to think about this later. It'll make my life so much easier. I usually use like round brushes. I'm dipping into magic water over here. No magic water is. You guys are going to, I am able to see the comments. I just sometimes get into what I'm doing. So if I miss answering a question, it's not because I'm doing it on purpose. It's because I'm drawing at the same time. All right, so just relaxed. Don't obsess. A little bit of water will help things move along. In fact, a lot of water will help things move along. And I said, we'll think about putting grass somewhere. Thought about those hearts, but I've been working with so many hearts, and all next week is the Heart Art Challenge, so it's like, oh, goodness. Oh. And any of my stamps can be used, interchanged, like, I mean, by the way, you know, I'm not saying only my stamps. There's plenty of stamps in this world, but they can all be interchanged. Oh. And you're wondering, why are there just random leaves floating? They'll come to, they'll come alive. Ooh. Oh, my daughter? Oh. All right, now we're gonna just start in with some greens. Oh, this is relaxing. This is legit how I typically will start my day. And you notice the archival ink doesn't go anywhere. That's one of the reasons I really do enjoy the Ranger archival ink. It just, I can use as much water and I don't have to worry about that. Okay. We'll darken it up and intensify as we move down. Oops, where's the darker green? Oops, that's not. Does not have to be perfect. what are you guys talking about special ink and that I'm not part of the ink club here? I feel like I'm so, what am I not privy to? All right. Don't worry about lines. Don't worry about, what song comes to mind when I'm doing this? The hills are alive with the sound of music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sorry. What, you guys, I feel like I'm not in the secret society of trying things, so I want in. Sign me up. There we go. Now it just kind of looks like it's, just wanted to look like there were little hills and valleys and, okay. So you all know what's, so that was kind of mixture of more like the blue and the green, but I just wanted that kind of, the blue and the teal, or the green and the teal, I should say. That's what I did up there. Just so that I could create like, perfect. Oh my goodness. Whatever I get to be like BeauQCutie or whatever, I want to be in. Okay, done. Not going to stress out over this. Here we go. Now the fun part. I'm going to dry this just. Yeah, what is the ink on 3? We have got to. I actually contacted you about ink because I am not loving my ink selection. I think most of the ink I use has been discontinued. That's legit. Okay. Oh, there goes the dog again. Oh, you know what? That's okay. We're just going to color these. Yep, there goes the watchdog. Ooh, this is how I love to start my day. And legit get to go to work and just feel more relaxed. Anybody from your Artful Journey member here? Any of my peeps? Oh, whoops. By the way, the color chart, Wendy had to point this out to me. It was hilarious. The color chart is on the back of the box for this, and I was saying, oh, would it be handy if they had a color chart? Yeah, I had to cut that out. So I was not really. Now, are we feeling particular colors today? Are we feeling? Are we feeling? What are we feeling? You guys tell me what you are feeling. Yay! Oh, there we go. Okay. What do we got? Do we want reds, orange? These kind of remind me of lettuces. There we go. All right. Well, nobody. Who needs Bob Ross when we have Tracy? I love Bob Ross. Orange. Okay. Anybody on reds? Pink. Okay. Orange. Okay. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Somebody said orange first. I'm going to roll with that, and I'm going to start my way that way. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So I'm going to start with orange because that's what I heard first. Oops. I'm going to use some clean water. Okay. So the cool thing about watercolors, they follow water. Get it? So I'm just adding, now I'm just coming into the bottom of this. Oh, really, that dog. Yay, you guys. So I'm just going to throw that up there. All right, we're going to do some red down here. And I'm just going to let this shoot out here. That's scarlet. You know, I could have added a little bit of, it's always fun to see what yellow does. Just adding a hair of yellow at the tips of these. Now, we're hitting the ugly stage. Here's the ugly stage. This is the Elizabeth Crafts watercolor set. I really do like it. Now, I've pre-wet this one with yellow, and I'm going to take the, well, let's do rose or crimson. I'm going to just send those through there, see what happens. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, do your thing. Add a little bit of water, watch and go. Okay. I eventually do have to have this dry. All right. And yes, this is legit how I carefree craft. All right. I'm going to put this aside. This has to be somewhat dry for stage 2. I think, cool, I can direct where those go. This one looks like it's on fire. I do like the vibrancy of the colors of these. And I do take flowers. I do take flowers. I do take pictures of everything. And most of what I create exists in my mind, or in Dr. Seuss's mind. It's not like oh, this is this kind of flower. I don't really create that way. I need a good strong, I could do watercolors or I can do acrylic. I'm going to do acrylic because I don't have a set of watercolors with black sitting next to me. Oh, it has Payne's Gray in it. But this is just an acrylic paint. I'm going to get a liner brush because now you're wondering why. I actually could do this with a Sharpie. I didn't think about that. I could have done that. But you know what? I like to challenge myself. I don't like that random, we have leaves coming out of places situation. Oh, whoops. I forgot to connect you. You're there. Oh, and then there's going to be swirls coming off of this. Okay, yeah. Thinking. Oh, Barb says I like the whimsical look. I've heard it called drunk. That was just acrylic paint, but I am going to get my Sharpies out. I do like ultra fine and fine Sharpies. I don't overthink it. I'm going to grab those out. Look at me. I'm drying and looking through my bag at the same time, so hopefully I'm not burning anything. Okay. Well, it would be nice if I could find my pen that I don't have right now. All right. Oh, here it is. Buried at the bottom. So I just like find. Now, people ask me all the time, do I like them together? The answer is no. I like them separate because one wears out before the other. That's why I don't like that. All right, now you're wondering, why is she allowing this to stay this ugly? The answer is we're not going to. This is why I always suggest that you don't need to worry about staying in the lines, although you do have to make sure your paint is dry because this is not. Oh, we do carry my magic pens. These are my magic pens. If you guys are not using Sharpies, good. That answers my question. Black, another one I recommend would be the black micron sets. I'm just looking for permanent, like, and, well, quite honestly, cheap. Do I want the stems of those to be black or green? You know, now that I put the paint away, not that far away, I can do this. Kind of forgot about this little nugget right there. It can be green, could be black, could be whatever. Yeah, we're gonna make this. And if you're all asking what this magic gun is, it's just a heat gun. You can use a hair dryer, you can use a heat gun, you can use a whatever. You can use Mother Nature's air. Okay, so now I am going to come around, and this is why I don't get overly concerned about, well, the good news is I drew the designs, but they're there so I can see them underneath, and what I'm going to do is just bring them out. I never really go over the same lines twice. I just let them go. I can overthink in everything I do. This is not the place I like to overthink. Inexpensive. There we go. I don't even think they're that inexpensive anymore, believe it or not. Okay, in approximately 20 minutes, I must be going to work. Okay. And yes, this is how I time myself. Most morning meditations for me are about 30 minutes. Ask my tribe because legit, we're doing morning meditation tomorrow together. So I'm just going in and filling in budget friendly. Thank you. I was laughing yesterday because somebody said she felt guilty for buying art supplies, and I said, "Why? You're worth it." She thought that was funny. I said that. So if you think I'm being that original, the designs that I'm using right now were already embedded in these, so I'm just kind of filling it in. In other words, I'm cheating. And see, just adding a little bit of detail, coming in and going back over this. And see, that's why you're going back over the lines. You're going back over everything we've done here. You're going to add a little more detail. You'll add a little more scribble in the bottom here. Oh, I love to craft too. Isn't it the best thing in the whole wide world? Like, for real. I mean, yeah, a kids and family. Okay. Let's kids and family. Those are great too. I have twins, so yeah, they're awesome. I feel like I'm on vacation with, I think Connie and Karen are like, oh, well, see, now, what happened here, you might ask? Well, my paint is not dry, so I'm just going to go in and blend that in. So if you ever do that, don't worry. There's parts of my paint that are not dry. Good news is it also acts as an eraser. Okay. And if you're wondering too, yes, I like to come in. This is the, I don't know why they call this the fine and the other one's the ultra fine. I feel like this one is thicker and okay. Good. You like the flowers? Well, thank you. God, I have visions of grass. I have visions of clouds. I have sugar plums dancing through my noggin at the moment. Okay. And I really am just adding, making this darker and darker as I go along. A pop of white would look good on this. All right, this is a white pen. I would either use paint. This is just a jelly roll pen. I'm just going to come in and start adding a pop of white here, a pop of white there. That's all I'm doing. The answer is, will I have new stamps coming out? Yes, if I could get 5 minutes of not busy, which I don't know about how that's going to happen. But yes, I've been asked to do a few new designs. So the answer is yes. I want to see, I don't know if I have, I don't even know if this ink works anymore. I don't even know if this ink is clean. Ooh. I'm looking for white. You know, I'll just find, do I have white in this set? No, of course not. Let's see if I have white in something. If I don't, I can cheat. Maybe I'll just do it the way that I know how to do that. Is a baby wipe. Here we go. This is a baby wipe, and I'm going to try and rub in clouds. That's what I'm doing. So if you think, I don't feel like getting a whole other thing of paints out, I just want to rub in what would appear to kind of be clouds, well, without smearing everything. Okay, I see another one up here. And you can just continue to rub until you don't rub the paper off. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Is I'm just going to come in here and soften this up a little bit to where it looks, whoops. Don't mess up what you got going though. And if you do, just go like that. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to soften up this background a little bit of clouds. Good. Okay. All right, let's see. Throw that away. Now I feel, what do I feel? Well, first off, I feel like there is some sort of, ooh, if it doesn't, okay, whoops, it's usually best to line this up. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Today I have the power to change my story. Ooh, I don't know. What do y'all think? Which one? You tell me. You tell me. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna start. Now you're wondering, what am I doing? Okay. I'm just filling in gaps. Yes. Okay. I mean, in essence, number 2. I don't remember which one I read first. The story one. Oh, you have, okay, cool. I'll leave room right there then. So you want me to do, you have the power to change my story right here. Challenge, change. I saw change. Okay, I feel like that fits in perfecto right there. So nice tip for the clouds or lightning blending. Yeah, I just don't feel like pulling white out. I could also do white. So I've got a little test thing there. I liked, if you, oh, well, that was not what I planned, but that's okay. We'll work around the big giant blob of black that I just put on my page. Okay, so today I have the, okay, yep. Do I need any more swirls? Of course I do. There's just not enough. There's just not enough in this little world. Okay, we're just going to climb our way up here. Yay. I see a butterfly in your future. Whoops. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to slam that down. All right. I'm pretty much at peace with this. I'm going to take a little stencil brush. I've got some green ink here, and I'm going to come around because now I got to cover up my boo-boo. I'm going to just come around and add some variation in my grass, you know, because grass is all different colors. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just going to dark, whoops, and I don't want to go too dark. Don't go too dark. You just want to do little variations. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the sky a little bit with, I could either do, oh my God, one time I was teaching a class and I was using India ink at the very end and I dumped it on the project. That was, there was a fix for it, but it was like, oh goodness, you know, India ink isn't exactly like coming off. Yeah, we're just, oh. Now, am I going to be mad at myself if I just start to add random little patterns everywhere? I really wanted to use those, but I didn't. I apologize. And the other thing you can do too is use a little bit of white. I like, let's see if I can find white here. This is white acrylic paint. Maybe not. No, I just used let's see if this is going to turn out really dirty because I just used the stencil brush. I just used a teal and a black or a green. Come on, you turkey. Oh, this one's no good. Well, that's why it's no good. These are just soft little happy clouds. What were we talking about? Bob Ross earlier? Oh yeah, look at that. Now my ink is gone. Who cares about that one? Happy clouds. Thank you. Happy clouds. Oh yes. It's a swirling, windy, happy cloud kind of day. Okay. So, I don't know, you know, I could keep adding. One thing, you know, I would probably, well, I really don't want to go too much on this. I don't even know if you're going to see that. Nah, you're not gonna, so I just take it off. Yeah, I don't. There are no mistakes, so these just have little dots around the corner. I don't need anything. Okay. I mean, yeah, could I use some more white here and there? Sure, I probably could. I could do some grass along here, but you know, I don't know. I think I'm done. I don't like to overcomplicate it if it kind of feels done. It is done to me. Oh, there can be a swirl or two up here for sure. Oh, you get to this book, actually the pages come out, so I could remove, and there we go. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit. Oh, I want this one to be bigger right here. Like, you can't have too many swirls. Okay, and if I put this strategically placed, I will be covering up another little. Hold on, I'm looking. I feel like that's too big. So let's go back to square one. I like this one because it has a, oh, there, perfect. It goes right over that. Yes. And if you don't connect it, all you gotta do is connect it. Coolio. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me at this point, I'm going to throw a little border on this, and that's about it. That will cover me. I kind of fill in the border on it. That way I can further fix my boo-boo over here. This is the chisel tip Sharpie. Yeah, then you'll just, you don't have this chisel tip. I do find this bad boy is very handy. So I'm just taking, this is the Tim Holtz ruler. I like it because it's see-through. And then I'm just adding what I would deem as a border on this. Oop, my chisel tip is saying, I'm done with you in all of your abuses. Okay, and then I'm going to take the tape off. I didn't even use the texture stamp, but how about I come back and do a mixed media piece? I'm not inviting myself back, but kind of am. Yeah, that chisel tip is like on its last leg, so try and not move here. It is handy. Oh, that's not what I need. Well, that's going to stay uncovered for a second. Okay. There we go. I'm going right against that painter's tape, so I got a good guide. Hopefully it won't go floating anywhere. Okay. I think, sorry, running out of workspace. And I will have to clean this up before I go to work, because otherwise I'll be at work all day thinking about how messy my desk space is, and that will just drive me bananas. All right. Anybody else like that? I don't like to come home to a messy workspace. I don't like to leave my desk as a messy. Okay. There was no particular reason why I used both of those other than this chisel tip is on its last leg. Okay. Yes, I could add some more zhuzhy stuff to it, but oh, I should really relish in this moment. And I will upload this video to YouTube. And I will share this, you guys. I have just about every pen or pencil that I own out at the moment. I think we did it. But just remember when you're using them to just relax, go easy. Yeah. Whoa. There is more depth in it usually when I pick it up. Hopefully I was able to get in use. Now, of course, I will clean these stamps up. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, when the tape comes off. And part of the reason I made this border kind of big was just because I got that ink up at the right-hand corner. But you can't even tell now, so I don't even care. Yeah. Okay, how many of you, I'm going to take a quick question. I'm going to ask a quick question. How many of you thought when I started this, holy moly, how is she going to pull that together? I'm just curious. Any other questions for me? I was thinking the same thing. So don't think you were thinking something unique and I wasn't thinking it. Oh, thank you, Belinda. You guys, it was such a pleasure. Yeah. Uh-oh, Annette just got here. We're going to have to start all over again. Trust me, if I didn't have to go to work, that would be the exact thing I would be wanting to do. So these are the watercolors I was using. They're by Elizabeth Crafts Design, and they do come with a handy dandy little thing that I do use. I just mix my colors crazily, so I knew you would. Barbara's taken some of my classes, so she's like, well, I kind of know. Yeah. Jane said, I loved watching you. Thank you so much, Jane. Just as a reminder, if you all would like to join my Heart Art Journal Challenge, that is next week, the 8th through the 12th. The cost is $10. The supply list is pretty minimal, in my opinion. What else? I think that's it. But yeah, we're going to be doing 2 complete pages. So, I mean, would I add more to this? Yeah, probably. But I will photograph this, and if Joyce gives me permission, I will post it to the page. See, now this would have been fun to use. I'm going to have to work on getting the watercolors. I would say I need to wash these stamps. I'm not going to treat my stamps poorly. Okay. Thank you, Joyce, for this opportunity to come back. If you guys are joining me next week, it'll be every day at 8 a.m. and Pacific Standard Time, but you can watch the replays. You don't have to, what do you call it? See it live. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. I am 1 live away from being done for the week. Joyce, thank you so much for the sweet gift and for your ever-loving support. I appreciate that as an artist. I am so happy to help and be a part of your guys' store. I'm going to upload this to YouTube right now. I'll make sure to provide a photo of this so that hopefully some of these tips and techniques you'll want to use yourself. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a wonderful day.